Mindful Business Evolution, the podcast where networking, mindset, and technology converge to empower success. In today's fast paced world, navigating the complexities of business while nurturing personal growth can often feel like a daunting task.
Hello and welcome to Mindset Monday. My name is Heather Ross and I am your host. Thank you for joining me here today. I feel so blessed to be in this space and welcomed, and it's been such a journey. We have been reading Jamie Kern Lima's Worthy, and I have just loved this book, and she is doing her own podcast. So I'm not going to delve into her book. I'm going to let her do that. So you can go over and listen to her podcast. That'd be great. I'm going to talk to you about what I've been doing in the last month to help myself through a difficult transition. I changed up how my work life was. I changed up my health life because I ended up in the hospital. And how did that affect me? And how am I still showing up in such joy and happiness in such a hard, difficult time? So, the first thing I tapped into was community support. I have a group of ladies that have been meeting once a month for the last few years, and that's called the Empowered Ladies Night. And I love these ladies. We have been through a lot of things together, and just being in their presence makes me feel better. So even though this month when I went, I felt like complete crap, and all I wanted to do was be in bed, I still benefited from being around these lovely women sharing their experiences in life. So I honored myself that day by going, even though I did not feel good. I got a ride, so I didn't have to drive. You do the things you have to do so that it's less of a burden on you. So I have a really great community, and having support like that is paramount. You need to have it. So, cultivating really good relationships with people and creating that community so you can feel supported. I have my notes here so so that I can stay on track because I can ramble, I can. So, my daily self-presence, showing up for myself. Can't emphasize this enough. You have to show up for yourself. You have to listen to yourself. You have to be aware. You are with yourself every single day for your entire life. You have to honor yourself. I believe the quote was, it's okay to disappoint someone else, but it's not okay to disappoint yourself. So show up and be real. What can you do? What can you do? So stay focused on the positive things. I can show up and be present sometimes when I don't feel well, and it's still okay. It's still okay to be healing. It's still okay to be who you are, to just be. So if you don't know where to start, I started by making a list of things for myself that I wanted to make sure I was incorporating in my life. So that could be journaling, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And that could be making sure you take your showers. That could be having the things to make your favorite tea on hand, you know, taking that moment to make something for yourself that you love. That's important. So it could be that you love to go and watch the sunset. Then go and watch the sunset. You don't have to have someone to do that with. You can do that with yourself. So that's showing up for ourselves every day. And that leads right into the self care. Our self care is important because things happen in life. And if we don't have a habit around self care, we're not going to be having the mind, the mental energy, the mental load to make that time for that self care. So it needs to be a habit for us. So, goodness. I feel like I'm talking truths here because I'm feeling it in my body as I'm talking. So remember that we need to build those habits. So, how are we going to build the habits? My favorite tool for habit building is habit stacking. So, you have a habit you already have, and so then you pair something else with it. So, I have a habit of going and getting coffee in the morning. So, in the kitchen, right? So then I pair getting my water and coffee. So then I drink my water and my coffee. And then sometimes I don't even want more coffee because what I really needed was the water, right? So pairing those habits with things helps you. So that's a tip from, I believe it was the Atomic Habits book. And it's a good book to read or listen to help you with that. If habits and creating habits is a struggle. And sometimes we need to remember to reset those habits and really think about where we want them in our lives because we get to control how we feel about it, how we talk about it, how we put them in our lives. So think about that. Okay, that's a lot, right? That is self awareness. And self awareness is a skill. You can learn to be more aware of yourself and what your desires are, what you need, and how you can be more present for yourself. And it takes time. I don't think I would have understood. No, I know I wouldn't have understood how it feels now from when I started choosing to show up for myself every day. Because I've been choosing to show up for myself every day for about 5 years now. And every day is a different way that I show up. And in 5 years, I've healed from a chronic illness from 16 years. And now I've had a reoccurrence of abdominal hernias. So things happen in our lives, but showing up for ourselves every day is important. And I'm looking into my memory here. It it's a way to be grounded in you that no one can take away from you no matter what is happening in life. And that gives you the resilience. And that's where you see the strength. And that's where warrior comes from because you know you're worthy of being here in a deep inner knowing connection to yourself. And it's a process, and you deserve that process. So let's breathe that in for a second. You deserve this process too. All right. I want to talk to you about reflecting on the process. So every day we need to do that. I'm going to say it, the journaling. I know I gave you a little warning that it was coming. And journaling has such limiting box around it, I think. And I think we need to throw the limiting box around it and just say there is no limit to what journaling means. To me, journaling means taking time every day to do a mindful drawing. I like to do these little mindful doodles because it's meditation for me. And then I also went one step further and I started using Julie Hutton's book. I have it here on my desk. I'm grabbing it. All my dreams come true. And I'm going to put a link to her Facebook page so you can check it out too if you want to. But it's a success journal. And what I liked about this particular one is that it's just open. I can write, draw. There's no preset limit, like there's no dotted lines, there's no lines, it's just an open space. So I feel free to write, draw, put stickers, add, um, glue things in if I wanted, if I saw something, I can write in, something amazing somebody said to me today or anything like that, right into the journal page and use it. And then it's been really a nice blessing to look at those achievements over a month. Right? Look at those things you did every single day for yourself that move you towards your goals. And that's the last thing I would like to talk to you about today, which is goals. I love how it all flows together, right? Like I planned it or something. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. So, goal setting, as we know, as business entrepreneurs, as humans in life, it's important to have some sort of goal, whether that goal is something big like a family vacation or the super vacation or retirement, or it's literally just to get through the week. What are we looking forward to this weekend? Sometimes we need the little ones as much as we need those big ones. So, something I have been wanting is to have. Uh, so let me breathe just one moment. So I have a big dream of helping women show up in the digital space, and sometimes that really surprised me what that means in my life because the thing I was attached to changes, right? So if we are not attached to the exact way that's going to come out, then we get blessed with different ways this shows up in our lives. So let me tell you about a little couple of partnerships we have going on that I think is fantastic. One of my core values is I'm grabbing my sheet over here because I meant to put it in my notes and I didn't. So I'm grabbing my sheet here. Um, is creativity, imagination, inventiveness. This value emphasizes the importance of thinking outside the box, fostering innovative solutions, and embracing creativity in all aspects of work and life. It involves encouraging new ideas, exploring different perspectives, and seeking imaginative ways to address challenges. So how could we incorporate that in our lives? So I have been going to craft classes for over a year. Well, she's been around for a little while. She is one of my friends. Her name's Dina, and I adore her, and I love what she's done with her crafting classes. They're so amazing. You can have no knowledge of anything and show up and learn to do a basic craft with some basic skills. Or, you know what? She'll even help you if you get stuck, which is fantastic. So I love working with her and I love all the things that she's doing, not only as a human, but as a businesswoman. It's really exciting to watch and see and be a part of her journey as well. And next, we're going to roll right into how can we support some goal setting skills. So, if you have not experienced the healing power of Jyoti Healing, this is a great introduction to some of the amazingness that she does. I have been blessed to work with her for several years now, and I love how grounded I get into my life and into staying focused on my path and where I want to be going, which is what we're talking about today, right? And just really being honest with ourselves. And she has come up with a uh, healing, oh man, meditative journey, a meditative journey. There's the word we're looking for. Meditative journey that will help us all hone in on our goal and then create an image from that. And those images we will use then to create mandalas because she's going to teach us how to do that, make our own personal mandalas to help us stay focused on our goals. So I'm very excited about that class coming up. And that's an in-person class on August 18th. So let me know if you're interested in that. Actually, you can, the links will all be in the descriptions, of course. And of course, you can head over and check out that journal from Julie Hutton. I will have her links as well. I really am excited to embrace more of the journey of what it's like to be in business. We're going to talk about that mindful evolution and staying focused. We're going to have some guest speakers and guest hosts. I have many things coming for you, so stay tuned. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste. Mwah.
Unlock your full potential with Mindful Business Evolution membership, now featuring our exclusive Power Hour sessions. Join us every Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, where you can connect, collaborate and grow with like-minded professionals. Whether you are looking to enhance your business skills, expand your network, or just find your next big idea, Power Hour is your gateway to success. Don't miss this opportunity to transform your professional life. Sign up today to be part of the community that is as driven as you are. Mindful Business Evolution, where networking, mindset, and technology converge to empower success. See you soon.